set Tithely apart from the competition.
Fast track you into
Christians have such a power
and have the tools
to change the world.
We've piled our people into this building for the last several years, and we have maxed out every square inch and every square foot that we possibly can.
We knew we needed to purchase land probably 5 or 6 years ago, but didn't actually get to a point where we did something.
We are a very small staff for the size of the church that we are.
We don't have like a finance department. We went from being the new church on the block to the largest church in town in 10 years. We're trying to get to that point where we didn't put a sign on the door and say, hey, we're full. You can't come to church today. My name is Danny Harrell. I'm the lead pastor here at Covenant Park Church. Our church, celebrating 10 years this coming summer, started out with about 35 folks, and now we're running 800 to 900 every week.
We were looking at the expenses that it cost our church to have a digital platform for offering.
Another platform that we used, it wasn't as simple to use as Tithely. For us, it was huge for Tithely. When we looked at just the rates, it was going to save us a lot of money in the per giving transactional fee.
So if you're here Sunday morning, we have a moment in the service where we recognize the offering, and we have the physical in the room options, and then we have a church app and website that links you to Tithely, and you can sign into our church website or onto our church app, and it will link you to that platform, and you can make your offering just that way right from your phone.
It's just a big give button right at the bottom of the app. They push a button, it opens it up, and within about 5 seconds, they can give reoccurring or give one-time gifts.
Tithely provides the church member the option to cover their own fees, which is a small addition to each offering, but it takes that cost out of the equation so that every penny is able to go to the kingdom and the mission that we're focusing on as a ministry.
A vast majority of our giving comes through the online platform.
When we switched to Tithely, with how easy it is to give, online giving went drastically up.
Found 16 acres right up the road. Total cost $777,000. We just laid it out before the church. Say, hey guys, look, we really believe this is the Lord leading us in this direction. Here's the vision. We actually pushed the Tithely giving app for people to go and download, use. Went from zero in the account to paying it in full. And I think it was 8 months, 9 months, like just paid the whole thing off. So for us to be able to have a platform to use on day one was very, very helpful.
When we made the transition into Tithely, we knew that Breeze was an option on the back end of that for our church management system.
All the giving information that comes through Tithely pushes over to Breeze, so we're able to see how much someone has given in the Breeze account when they've given through Tithely through the app.
And it's helped us to streamline our efforts in organizing all of the funds that come in and budgeting and just organizing those accounts. So from the bookkeeper side of things, we have a very clear picture of where money's coming from and where it's going to and how it's getting to us. It saves us time and energy, and it makes it clearer for everybody.
Most of our Breeze use comes from the directory side, where we can keep up with all the people in our congregation. With our group leaders and Bible study leaders, they have access to be able to take attendance of their groups. Our ministers and our staff also use the follow-up function so that we can keep up with the congregants and what needs that they may have.
We wanted centralized communication because we were so spread out. We would post an event on Facebook, and then we'd email it, and then we'd make a video and post it.
Having a large congregation means that we have a lot to keep up with. We want to make sure that we don't have anybody falling through the cracks there. We use children's check-in every week, and it's really quick and simple. Families can check in all at once, and they get their stickers printed out for the security reasons. We have a lot of events going on here at our church. Our congregation has the ability to go onto the website or onto the app and register for events there and even pay for their events all in one place.
We went all in. We used the prayer wall feature. We're seeing people push the button that they're committing to pray, and then we have people who are commenting like, we're praying for you. And we also have set up in the back end of the app, whenever someone sends a prayer request, it sends it to our prayer team. So not only are they able to manage and moderate, but they're able to immediately call that person, immediately be in prayer with them. Everything the app offers pretty much we use.
Our hope and vision is to gather our community to make Jesus known. We want to do that well.
So it's our wish to be prevalent in the community in ways that are needed, the physical things that we can do to help our community thrive.
We prayed that the Lord would allow us to be effective in reaching the next generation for Jesus Christ, and He's allowed that to happen a lot.
This has been an awesome facility for us to start in that way, but this new property is going to give us an expanded version of that, because we feel like if you can meet physical needs and emotional needs of your own community, that sets the stage for sharing the gospel better than almost any other way.